Meghan plans to return after months away from the spotlight and social media. According to a royal expert, Meghan's media silence earlier in the year has been a deliberate move to emphasize the strength of her comeback even more. Meghan's decision to step back from public appearances in the first half of the year, before making her gradual return to the spotlight over the past few months, was a deliberate tactic, according to a royal expert. The Duchess of Sussex was notoriously absent from events such as the King's coronation in May, and generally kept a low profile aside from a trip to an awards ceremony in New York in May. However, she has recently been out and about more and more, joining her husband Prince Harry in Germany for the Invictus Games last month, and hosting their first ever in-person Markle Foundation Summit for World Mental Health Day. Her signing with talent agency William Morris Endeavour in April, and her rumoured return to social media all point to a calculated comeback, Emily Andrews has claimed. She told, "It was no accident that over the summer, we saw rather more of Meghan than for all of the past year. She has decided she wants to live her life much more openly." And the relaunch by a new Hollywood power broker agency William Morris Endeavour was started with a series of August photographs and reports to maximize plans for a new money-making venture. Ms. Andrews added that Meghan's sudden willingness to be photographed in public, even when not at large events, indicates that the Duchess knows her commercial value. Meghan has been pictured out and about in Montecito recently, taking a trip to the farmer's market, and going to the cinema to watch Barbie with several of her girlfriends for her 42nd birthday in August. And the royal expert suggested that the Duchess is looking to shift her focus to enterprise efforts, rather than resuming her acting career. Some have speculated that Meghan may be looking to launch a lifestyle brand similarly to Gwyneth Paltrow's Goop, possibly a revival and expansion of her now-defunct blogger Tig. Harry and Meghan are also likely to be producing new content with Netflix, as they are still contractually obliged to work with the streaming platform until at least 2025. Earlier this summer, the Sussexes were dropped from their deal with Spotify after just one series of Meghan's podcast archetypes. However, they are now rumored to be in talks with audio platform rival Audible, with the possibility of new podcasting series on the horizon. Although Meghan may be happily relaunching her career in California, Harry is said to be considering spending more time in the UK. It's been over 3.5 years since Meghan and Harry first announced that they were stepping back as working members of the royal family and were going to build their own careers to find their way to financial independence. In the interim, they've both brokered multi-million-pound deals and parted ways with one of their production partners, Spotify. They've also won awards, broken records, and continue to shine a light on the causes most important to them. Meghan and Harry first signed a deal with Spotify reported to be worth $20 million in 2020, not long after exiting royal life. In 2022, Meghan released a 12-part series on the streaming platform called Archetypes that unpacked the labels women are subjected to and often hold them back. The couple's audio branch of their production company Markle parted ways with Spotify in June 2023. Harry and Meghan signed a deal with Netflix in 2020, a few months after they left full-time royal life behind. The value of the deal wasn't disclosed, but was reported to be worth up to $100 million. Their first offering for the streaming company was a 6-part documentary series that chronicled their exit from the UK, which also provided a look into their early romance and family life. Although for fans of the couple the series gave never-before-seen insight into their private lives, and some more detail around their royal exit, several of the revelations had been made previously in their bombshell interview with Oprah. So some criticized the series for simply retreading old ground, rather than presenting anything new. Harry's memoir Spare was the first offering from his deal with publishing company Penguin Random House, which was reported to be a multi-book deal. Meghan has been spotted out and about in Montecito wearing an anti-stress patch designed by Markle. The disc, worn on the Duchess of Sussex's pulse point, is called the biosignal processing device, and is billed as providing the resonance and frequencies to ensure a fast-acting, deep, and long-lasting Markle experience. This is reported to mean that it makes whoever is wearing one feel calm by using electromagnetic frequencies to tap into parasympathetic nervous system, which takes the wearer out of fight-or-flight mode. Meghan's mum, Doria Ragland, was a yoga teacher, so it's no surprise that the Duchess is a big advocate of the practice. She's spoken repeatedly about all the positive impacts that regularly taking to your mat can have. My mom was a yoga instructor, so the practice is in my blood. I love an intense vinyasa class. And even better if it's blasting hip-hop and done in a dark room with candlelight. The best, she said to Women's Health. Thank you for watching. If you like our video, would you please help us like, share and subscribe our channel. Wish you happy to see our videos. Thank you very much.